Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's daily Scrum meeting for the UTM Green Beat project. The purpose of this meeting is to update the team on our sprint progress, discuss today's tasks, and identify any blockers that may affect our the development process. As usual, each team member will briefly explain three things. First is what they complete yesterday, and then what they plan to do today, and last is whether they are facing any problems or blockers. Let us begin with the product owner.
My name is Lim Ping Guan, and I'm the product owner of this project. So yesterday, I reviewed the product backlog and prioritized the sprint backlog items for sprint 1. I ensured that the selected features focus on the main objective of the UTM Green Bike system, which are reducing food waste and helping students purchase affordable meals. I also checked whether the selected sprint backlog items follow the correct workflow, starting from adding food detail, filling meals, reserving meals, calculating food quantity, and generating QR codes for collection verification. Today, I plan to continue monitoring the sprint progress and communicate with the development team to ensure the implemented features meet the user requirements and system objective. I will also review the user stories again to ensure no important features are missing from the sprint. At the moment, I don't have any major blockers. However, I think the team should continue improving communication so everyone clearly understands the sprint tasks and priorities.
I'm Kang Jun Hong from the development teams. Yesterday, I worked on Spring backlog items SB01s, which is adding detail of extra unsold food. I create the food input from or for cafeteria staff and add fields such as food name, quantities, discount price, and collection times. Besides that, I also start connecting the forms with the database so that the food information can be stored correctly and displayed in the system later. I test I test some sample data to ensure the input process work properly. Okay, for today, I will continue improving the food listing functionality and make sure the food details are displayed correctly after being uploaded by cafeteria staff. I also plan to test whether the database connections can handle multiple food and tires without errors. One issue I faced yesterday was I was make sure all food information is stored correctly in the database. Sometimes the quantity field or collection time was not updated properly, so I may need help from other team member to test the database integration and improve data validations. All right, next.
Hi, I'm Bong Anrik from development team. Yesterday, I worked on sprint backlog items SB02 and SB03, which are viewing discounted meals and reserving available meals. I developed the meals display page so students can view available meals and their details more clearly. I also implement the reservation function that allows students to reserve meals before they are taken by other users. Additionally, I work on saving reservation records into the database, and I started testing the reservation process. Today, I will continue improving the reservation workflow and focus on preventing double booking issues. I also want to make sure the system updates the reservation status immediately after a student successfully reserves a meal. The main blocker I'm facing is handling real-time reservation. When multiple students try to reserve the same meal at the same time, this situation may cause duplicated reservations or incorrect quantity updates. I may need additional testing and discussion with the team to solve the issue effectively. So next,
My name is Gary Fusichan from development team. Yesterday, I worked on Spring Prop item SP04 and SP05, which are updating food quantity and generating QR code for meal collection. I developed the quantity update logic so the system can automatically reduce food quantity after a successful reservation. Besides that, I start working on generating unique QR code linked to reservation information. I also test whether the generated QR code could display correctly for students after reservation confirmation. Today, I plan to continue integrating the QR code features with reservation record and improve the QR verification process. I also want to test whether the system can prevent invalid or duplicate QR code from being used multiple times during the food collection. One challenge I faced yesterday was ensuring the QR code verification process was securely and accurately. Since the QR code contains reservation information, the system must validate the code properly before confirming meal collection. This process is slightly complex because it involves both database validation and QR code integration.
So thank you everyone for the updates. Overall, the sprint is progressing well, and the team has completed several important development tasks. So please continue communicating actively with each other, especially when facing technical issue or blockers. If there are any urgent problems, we will discuss them after this Scrum meeting. Let us continue focusing on completing the spring backlog items on times and maintaining good teamwork throughout the sprint. So thank you everyone.